2015 perspectives from the 904. Once again, the Ferguson trials and the New York I Can't Breathe stuff. Once again, it's just also again the matter of that like I say, because what's bigly promoted in the mainstream about those trials is that Michael Brown had his hands up, yet the racist police officer still shot at him and killed him. That is, again, that's a tale that's still being promoted within the mainstream and whatnot. But then you got people who were actively there saying, "Nah, that's not true at all," you know, saying that no, Michael Brown did not have his hands up. He actually was trying to visually assault the officer. So I mean, that's why I say it begs the point and it begs the viewing scenarios. It begs the points, it begs the matters, it begs the viewing scenarios of see. That's why you do need to have should I say either you need to have more witnesses there or you need to have those police camera police cameras on the policemen in their uniforms and whatnot. That's why it begs those questions. It begs those matters. It begs those differentials and should I say matters to need to take place because of that exact reason. But again, to other circumstances, you just gotta realize that people, like I say, I'm not saying exactly what happened. I'm just saying that that's what is being promoted in the mainstream. Do I know? Can I say what I believe? Can I definitely tell y'all what I believe happened? Of course I can, but I'm choosing not to because I don't know. I don't know. I was not there, and there's two different viewpoints. There's two different major viewpoints to the story. So I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna proudly tell y'all. Not even proudly. I'm gonna tell y'all I don't know what happened, and definitely I don't know what happened. There's two viewpoints to it, and whatnot, and simple as that. Even though I can't, even though like I said, I will do more research on it. Even though like y'all possibly. I mean, sorry for the stutter and whatnot, but I will do more research on it, more and more, so I can tell y'all which viewpoint I want to say happened. But for right now, I'm gonna definitely tell y'all that because all I fully know from this is what I've seen on mainstream news like CNN, and I'm sorry for saying I'm sorry for like that's I've heard Mark Dice reporting on it. I've heard Alex Jones reporting on it, but like I say still two major viewpoints to it. One is what the mainstream is feeding you, which is that his hands were were up and still he got shot dead, and the underground one that no, his hands were not up and he's still charged. He still tried to assault the officer. I understand there's videos showing. I think there's a video showing, but once again, whether there is or not, I will obviously tell you eventually my viewpoint on that. But just note that, and definitely, like I say, it has to do with, again, has to do with covering the secrets of the darkness. Has to do with, like not fully paying attention and listening to everything that the mainstream feeds you, and trying to just dig deep into it, your own stuff, and your own research on it, so you can properly understand your own self of what viewpoint and whatnot you will take on the situation at hand and matter at hand. So just know that, and definitely when it comes to both situations, that for me personally, yes, we do need to, when it comes to positions of power like cops or firefighters or whatnot. Definitely in those positions of should I say law and safety, protect and serve, definitely those positions you do need non-racist people. You do need non-racist people in those positions. Those are valuable positions that and definitely involve life over death. So definitely we do need non-racist people there. We do need to spread more equality throughout throughout this country, throughout the planet. When it comes to equal lives, all lives matter. We do need to spread more more equality and whatnot. around the country when it comes to all lives matter and whatnot. We're all different in our own ways, pretty much. But it's like when it comes to you know our lives mattering, we do need to say all lives. We need to say all lives matter. We need to have that movement going. That all lives matter. I say we are all different, pretty much. But that's the movement we need to be spreading. Is that all lives matter? Because my take on the should I say the saying of all men were created equal. Of course, in my opinion, as babies, yes, we were all created equal. As babies, we were all created, equal. By gender and everything like that. We were all created equal. You know, you know, we all created equal when it comes, free of sin and whatnot, and not knowing much, not knowing much, not knowing anything. Taking your first steps, lives. Taking your first steps, lives, sight, breath into the, to the world around you. The world and environment that, is around you and everything. Yes, we were all born. In my opinion, we were all born and created equal. But over time, when you actually started gaining knowledge and whatnot, that's when you don't. My opinion, that's when you didn't become equal anymore. When it came to when it came to society and whatnot, or should I say when it comes to what you know, and your smarts, your intelligence, your wisdom, your logic, your athleticism, or your political views and whatnot. In my opinion, once you start getting into the classroom and learning stuff, that's when you no longer become no longer become equal. That's when you start start being different. And when it comes to again what how athletic are you? Your views on this, your views on that. That's when we start becoming different. But definitely all men and all women were created equal. But when you start getting into the classroom and learning stuff and whatnot, that's start getting views, start picking views, start picking sides and whatnot. That's when you start becoming different, and unlike everybody else. Again, we all eventually have to. Everyone again we do all see some similarities within each other that we share, but we all over time once you start getting views and knowledge, in my opinion, do end up again being able to become different and whatnot. But definitely we all were created equal. There are people that hate that phrase, but once again, when you just decipher, when you decipher what I just said and listen to what I just said and then analyze it, believe me, it makes a lot of sense. That we were all created equal, and once you start getting out there in the world and start learning stuff and getting your own views and perspectives, is when you start becoming one of a kind and different and everything like that. It makes perfect sense, people. It makes perfect sense with everything I just said. Perfect sense. Perfect sense. But once again, when it comes to Ferguson and the New York trials and whatnot, when it comes to that I Can't Breathe, definitely non-racist people in position of power when it comes to police officers and firemen. That's what you need. Non-racist people who can and will make the fair shot. Can and will fight for a fair trial. Who can and will make the right shot, the right call, the right warnings. Who will follow the orderly rules and knows when to step out of bounds and not follow the rules and take their own and to take the matter into their own personal hands. That's the type of people that you need running the show when it comes to being a cop or a fireman or any other position. Once again, of being of protecting and serving and life and death, saving lives and whatnot. That's when you need. That symbols that, people. That's how that goes. Who make the fair and balanced shot, trial, decision. Knows when and when not to go out of the training, go out of the protocol, and take the matters into their own personal hands. That's the type of people that we need running those police departments and whatnot. Those type of people you need out there on the streets, protecting these streets from harm and danger. That's the kind of shit that's what you need in society. That's what you need in the world. Now a lot of people put the Illuminati, Freemasons, Skull and Bones, or Rothschild and whatnot. A lot of people put those secret societies and whatnot towards every bad thing that happens on this planet. I can see why, but I can see indefinitely why they would, but can I tell you that I put them towards everything? No, I don't put them towards every bad thing that happens in society, but in definitely the things like 9/11 and the Boston bombing, yes, and definitely you can put them towards that. And definitely I put them towards stuff like that, but I don't put them towards every bad thing and every negative thing that goes on in society, and I don't put them towards every celebrity death, because some of these celebrities actually do die because of natural causes, and just because they were, you know, old, had a old, blood pressure condition, heart condition, had cancer, whatnot, because how they actually live their lives. Some of these celebrities actually do die because of natural causes, and and how they live. Sorry, because of how they live their lives, not because the Illuminati or whatnot tried to kill them because they were trying to expose a secret and whatnot. And Illuminati didn't want them to. Once again, people, thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel. God bless. Another tape on this coming soon. Thank you for listening. Peace. God bless. Shout out. God bless. Peace. Thank you.